Hello, everybody. It's me, Deb Clarke, streaming to Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So if you want to chat, go over to YouTube. If you want to stay with us on Facebook and say hello to us. And I'll tell you what we're going to do. All I do is mediumship. So it'll just be pure mediumship for around an hour and a bit. And that's just chatting to your friends and your loved ones in the spirit world. That's basically what it is. What else can I tell you? If you'd like to share, that'd be great. If you'd like to share, that'd be great, because we're trying to get around a little bit, and Richard loves to tell me to share. So please share as much as you can. That'll be great. What we'll do then, we'll have a little chat with some of your friends, like I say, your relatives in the spirit world. And how I work is I just repeat exactly what they say. All right. And it's down to you to acknowledge what they're saying. If you don't understand it, go and check it with your friends and your relatives, because they will involve the rest of your family as a matter in a way. So just remember that. If we give you dates, are going to be anniversaries, birthdays or passings. Okay, all I will say to you is when we come to you, just take everything on board and go and check it out, and also wait for it to come. All right, because sometimes they'll give stuff that's going to happen later on. Okay, so the way we choose who to read, I don't choose who to read, spirit choose who to read. So they'll either give me a name and we'll go straight to them, or they will give me loads of information. If we do it the information way, if you can take all of it, and you need to be taking all of it. I don't mind if there's a date you don't understand, but the rest of it, because they will give specific information. So if you can take all of that, tap a little message up to Richard, who's the producer, who's in my ear at the moment, who will try and narrow it down for me, and we'll see who we go to. That's basically it. Bear in mind also that Richard's got to read all the messages. So bear in mind that he does read all the messages, and that we don't want too many, if you know what I mean. Don't keep messaging up, please can I have a message, please can I have a message, because unfortunately I don't work like that. I work the way spirit want me to work, and that is to go in direct to somebody. So bear that in mind for Paul Richards, who's having to read all your messages. And also, I only see the messages that Richard puts on the screen. I don't see all of your messages until afterwards, then I'll probably go through them. But bear that in mind. If you're saying hello to me, I'm not being rude by not answering you. It's just that I can only see the ones that Richard puts up on the screen. And that's about it. So if you're answering us as we're talking to you, tap up as quick as you can. Hiya, Terry. Tap up as quick as you can with the response. Don't just put yes, put what you're saying yes to, basically. June, dum-de-dum-de-dum. Hi, Deb. I was just reading your little thing on YouTube, June Malkin. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Hi, Deb, Richard, and everyone on chat. So if you want to chat, folks, if you're brand new, let us know you're new. Hiya, Kimmy. If you let us know that you know and where you're from, we'd like to know where you come from, so how far we reach. Hiya, Sam Bright on Facebook. Good day, Deb. Hayley, I was love a connection. You would love a connection. Hiya, Hayley. As I said before, I don't choose. It's spirit that choose, but we'll see where they go. Hiya, Kylie Osborne on Facebook. Now, if I know the sound, apparently. Hiya, Robin Shapiro. I haven't seen you before, Robin. You must be new. Yeah, as you can, the sound's very good on here, but there is a problem with my internet, as you can probably tell, but you don't need to see my face anyway. So as long as you can hear my voice, that's fine. Right, Charlotte Clement from Facebook. Hiya, Charlotte. Suzanne Start. Good evening, Deb. Hiya, Suzanne. Mandy Bennett. Hiya, Mandy. Mandy Bennett. You'll see how I work in a minute, because I'll soon be picking up who I'm going to. There's Gemma there, Gemma Crystal, who's saying hello to somebody called Ruth on YouTube. Hiya, Gemma. I don't think I've seen you before either. Carol McDowell as well on YouTube. Well, there's quite a few on YouTube today. I'm seeing more on YouTube than I'm on Facebook. Hiya, Lisa. Lisa Sears. Ruth. Hiya, Ruth. How are you? If you're brand new, let us know as well that you're brand new. Hiya, Janet. How are you? Janet Morrison, mom. Hello, Nadia. Janet Morrison, you got a mom in spirit, Janet. I've got a lovely lady that's just gone. Thump. This is probably where we're going to start in a minute. Janet, hiya, Nadia Liggett on YouTube as well. Janet, hiya, Janet. You there, Janet? You got lovely mom in spirit. Lovely older lady that wants me to come. In fact, you know, it's funny, Janet, because as I looked at your face, it's almost as if you were moving. It's almost as if you're alive there, Janet. I thought, oh, she's actually moving, but obviously not. But I've got a lovely lady that's coming close to you, Janet. The first thing she's telling me is you need some healing. So you must need a little bit of healing that spirit are sending down to you, Janet. Also, your nan, she's a very good healer. So she's wanting to send you healing as well. They give me pain around my hips. Okay, so there's someone that's got a problem there with the hips. Oh, apparently they're giving you healing around your hips and also around your legs as well. So that's the first thing they're talking about. Okay, the month of July means something to you. So that's going to be an anniversary, birthday or a passing. They've suddenly changed the subject. This lovely lady, this mum has suddenly changed the subject onto eggs, Janet. And she's talking about the smell of eggs. I think she says the smell of eggs. Somebody doesn't like the smell of eggs. I don't know whether it's because I'll tell you what she's showing me. She's showing me somebody that was pregnant that couldn't stand the smell of eggs. And that's what she's brought to you. So I don't know if you remember that, but that's what she's bringing. Okay. September means something to you as well, she's saying. She's just said to me, your mom's just said to me, oh, backwards and forwards to the doctors, backwards and forwards to the doctors. So she's acknowledging somebody that's going to be going backwards and forwards to the doctors, apparently. That's what she's bringing. Also, the name Bernadette will mean something to you, Janet. And I think Bernadette's down here. So watch for the link to Bernadette as well that she's bringing in. Also, she's talking to me about, oh, somebody's been on about swimming. Somebody's been on about swimming. And somebody's been talking about buying a new swimming costume as well. There's been a discussion, Janet, around you, if it's not you, of buying a new swimming costume, but somebody's been talking about, shall it be an all-in-one swimming costume or shall it be a two-piece, as she's telling me. So she's heard that discussion as well. She wants to give you the memory of playing chess. Somebody, she said, used to play chess. So that's a memory for you as well. Mum's changing now. She's talking to me, Janet, about builder's bottom, you know, today. You see, you know, when you put yes today, this is for other people as well. We don't know what you're saying yes to. If you can expand it a little bit, it's good for me, but it's also good for the people watching as well, Janet. But as I say, because of the delay as well, there is a little bit of a delay, a few seconds delay. So it does help when you're putting, you know, what you're saying yes to, basically. Anyway, let's go back to your mom. She's actually talking to me about builders' bums. You know, when these blokes have their trousers halfway down their bottom and they're bending over. Your mum's obviously seen somebody doing that and she's having a bit of a giggle. All right, so I don't know whether you've seen it or what, but she's talking about builder's bum. Okay. She's just said to me that somebody's having problems with the neighbours. Somebody's having problems with the neighbours. Apparently, somebody's putting rubbish in somebody else's bin, Janet. So she's obviously wanting to tell you about that. Somebody's putting rubbish in somebody else's bin. So, okay, so your mum's just letting you know, because you're new, aren't you? So I'll explain it a bit better. Your mum's just letting you know that she was listening into that conversation when you were talking about this swimsuit. Okay. There's going to be a house move, she says. There's going to be a house move around you. Not you, Janet, but somebody close to you is going to be wanting a move. Somebody wants a move. Actually, she just said that somebody wants to move on the flat. So either to a bungalow or a flat, you know what I mean? One story or whatever it is. Okay, 2 babies in spirit with her as well. She's talking about 2 babies and a link to the army in spirit as well. She's bringing that to you as well. Thank you for talking to me, she says. So she's holding hands like this. Thank you for talking to me, she says. Actually, somebody does this as well, Janet, because she's making me do this. So somebody's got the habit of doing this when they're thinking, when they're deep in thought. And she's just said, thank you for talking to me. She says, I do hear you. There's angels around you as well, Janet. All right, she's talking about angels around you as well. She's bringing that. Just wanted to let you know that I'm around, she's saying. So watch for things moving, Janet, because she's talking about she's very capable of moving little things, and she's saying little, but you'll notice. Watch for things moving. And before she goes, she's bringing you some lovely blossom, the pink blossom. So I don't know if it's you that likes a blossom or she did, but she wants to bring you this lovely tree with the blossom, and it's all coming, make me do this, all coming down like this, or this lovely pink blossom. I think there's a memory of a blossom tree in somebody's garden, she's telling me as well. But like I say, she's come to let you know that she's around and she is listening. Be aware of your dreams, she's saying. So, you know, you can dream of people in spirit, and if it's quite vivid and you're having a conversation, they're just trying to let you know that they're around. That's how they come sometimes. Okay, got it? And watch for the big spider. She's making me go, incy wincy spider climbing up the spout. She's going as if it's for you, as if you'll see this big spider, Janet, and you go, ooh, like this. So she's going, taking the mick, I think, incy wincy spider. So she's waving to you now, Janet. So I hope that was okay for you. Eric in spirit just wants to say hello before we go, Eric. And also there's a John in spirit as well. So she's blowing you kisses. Okay, so I hope that was okay for you. I'm about to move to somebody else, but before I go with you, Janet, because it's probably for you as well, she just wants to cook a great big pot of stew for you. All right, so there's a great big pot of stew there for you as well. So I'll leave her love with you, Janet. I hope that was okay. The lovely lady with me in spirit called Mildred. I don't think she's for you, Janet. She's with somebody else. Mildred. I've got a nan here called Mildred, if anybody's got a nan called Mildred. Okay, hiya, Becky from Facebook. Becky Vernon from Facebook. Love and light. Lovely lady called Mildred in spirit. She's given me, I don't know if she shortened the name. Hiya, Hayley Wood. I don't know if Mildred shortened the name, because she's talking about Millie as well, but I don't know whether she means her name was shortened or there's somebody down here called Millie. Hiya, Tara. So a lovely nan, Mildred, if anybody could take her. We've also a Bob in spirit as well, a Bob in spirit. Hiya, Lisa, as well. So if anybody's got Mildred, tap up to Richard saying, I know Mildred, or I know Millie in spirit as well. Also Bob in spirit, and also the month of April. Jemima. That's an unusual name. There ain't a Jemima on here, is there, Richard? Jemima. My step-grandma was called Mildred Mill. Kerry, hold on then, Kerry. We'll find out if it's for you then. Do you want to go to her, your step-grandma? Kerry, if it's for you then, your nanny's talking about a touch of eczema, or somebody keeps, because she's making me do this, as if I've got a bit of sensitive skin or something like that. Somebody's got a touch of, oh, hang on. It's like a heat rash. So somebody's been suffering with their skin, Kerry, if this is for you. It's not serious. It's just that she's noted that somebody's been suffering with that. Also, if it's for you, Kerry, the month of April will mean something. April and July will mean something. So anniversary, birthday or passing as well. And also a little bit of healing needed for you. Now, she's saying a little bit of healing for you, Kerry. More upliftment than anything else. Do you understand what she's talking about? More upliftment than anything else for you as well. Nah, I'm more toward the other. I want the Mildred in spirit. I've got psoriasis, my nana did. Nah, I don't know, Millie. There you go. Stick with Kerry for a minute. Stick with Kerry, and if you can take it in a minute, Millie, I'll come back to you in a second. Okay, so what did I say? What did you say? April will mean something to you as well, Kerry. Also, there's a baby in spirit, she tells me. So there's a baby in spirit that somebody should have know about. She's also talking about Triumph. I don't know whether, do you mean the factory? The Triumph car. There's a connection to the Triumph car somewhere with you, Kerry, or in your family as well. Actually, there's connection, she says, with mechanics. So I don't know who does the mechanics on the car or is interested in being a mechanic, but she's talking about the interesting cars around you as well. She's bringing that to you as well, Kerry. Now, I can see from your photograph, that's a wedding photo. I don't know if that's you, but she's actually just said to me, there is a wedding coming up, but this is going into next year. So watch for the wedding coming up into next year, Kerry, as well, that she's bringing to you. Watch for that. Okay. Can't remember what, that's all right. That's all right. I'm with you, Kerry, don't worry. So a wedding coming up, but she's also talking to me about a relationship around you is having a few problems as well. Not major ones, but she's noting that somebody's having a few problems around you as well. She's also said that somebody's suffering with a lot of indigestion. Okay. Suffering with a lot of indigestion around you as well, Kerry, and heartburn, because she's just given me the, I don't know how old you are, if you remember milk magnesia, but she's given me some of that. So she's just acknowledging that that's going on around you as well. Swimming around you as well, all right, that she's bringing, but this is a child that's going to be learning to swim, because I can see, and it's a her as well, because I can see her in one of the rubber rings, like class lessons, school lessons. She's bringing that to you as well. Okay. Wants to give you a music box. I thought it was a ballerina one, but she's took that off. So you must have knowledge of, or she has a music box, a jewelry box, where it played a tune, as she's just said. She's just said to me, get the chairs out, Kerry, get the chairs out, Christmas time. Okay, get the chairs out Christmas time, because there's going to be guests, and it's like I'm having to expand the number of chairs. So watch for that as well. Okay, so watch for the people coming to your house or something like that, where they've got to put extra chairs out. Okay, coffee. What's it? Somebody apparently is drinking too much coffee. Somebody likes it quite strong. In fact, she's putting 2 teaspoons of coffee in somebody's cup. Okay, there you go. 2 spoonfuls of coffee in somebody's cup. So somebody drinks their coffee. Actually, she's linking the coffee, Kerry, with the indigestion or the heartburn. So watch for that as well, that the coffee is causing the heartburn. Okay. Nana is talking about also, there's a link to somebody in spirit. You might not be aware of this, but she's giving it me because you're going to find it out, I think, with research. But there's somebody in spirit who you had to wear calipers to help their legs. I don't know if calipers, I might be wrong, sorry, but calipers to help straighten the legs. So there's somebody in spirit that used to wear the calipers to help them walk as well. All right, so she's just bringing that. Now, when I'm talking to you, I keep doing funny things with my hand like this. This type of thing. So because sometimes they make me do either what habits they had or what you do. So I don't know if it's you that chats with your hand like this or whether it's your nan, but she's making me do that as well. She's also putting new glasses on you, Kerry, new glasses, but they're not strong ones. It's as if you need a little bit of help, she's saying as well. Margaret in spirit wants to say hello. Nan's just said she just wanted to let you know that I'm watching, and I'm watching my grandchildren as well, and the children around you. She's saying somebody's very good at school, but somebody also doesn't listen. So I don't know which one it is, but one of the kids doesn't listen, but they're very good at school, she's saying. But that's what she wants, no specific message other than just to let you know that she's around and she's watching all the kids. She knows exactly what's going on. Okay, there will be a trip to America, she's saying, a family trip to America. She's talking about that. That's a little bit off. It's not, imminent or anything, a little bit off, but there will be this trip to America as well. Anything else? She's going to go now. Before she goes, she's just giving you some buttercups and daisies. So Aunt wants to say hello. She just wants to give you buttercups and daisies. I think it's a memory, because she's sitting you in a big field and you're picking up the buttercups and the daisies, and I think it's a memory. That's why she's giving it to you. And also a bunny rabbit in spirit as well for you. So that's a memory as well. But she's come, she says, just to let you know I'm listening. All right. Okay. Just to let you know I'm listening, she's saying. So keep on talking to me. Keep mentioning me in conversation, she says, because she knows that you mention her in conversation. And parting words are, these are her words. She said, keep mentioning me in conversation, keep talking to me, she says, and take care, she's saying, take care. And she's blowing you a great big kiss. She's actually done a great big massive kiss in the air for you as well. So there you go. That's your nan. She's lovely, she is. She's just almost skipped off. I don't know whether she'd done that or whether it's a memory for you, but she's kind of skipping off as we did when we were younger. Okay. I've got a dad now with me called Roger. Okay, Roger. And he's also given me the surname Thompson as well. So Thompson connects with him as well. I don't think it's Roger Thompson, but I know that his name is Roger and he connects with the surname Thompson as well. Hiya, Kimberly, on Facebook, Kimberly Wood. So Roger in spirit, dad and the granddaddy says, hiya, Melanie, that wants to connect with somebody on here. He's lovely. He's quite tall as well, Roger is. He's coming a bit above me. I'm about 5'7", 5'8", and he's coming a little bit above me. Siobhan, hello. Siobhan Parkin, hello, Siobhan. So if anybody could take Roger in spirit, let me know. He's also talking about the name Diana will mean something as well. So we've got Roger, we've got the surname Thompson, and the name Diana as well, meaning something. Okay, and anybody could take him. Tap up to Richard. Blake Fitch, yeah, probably my mate, but I don't know what you mean by that, Blake. But Roger, this is a dad. He's talking about being a dad. I don't know who he's looking for on here yet, but he's got the surname Thompson as connecting as well. There's also a link, he tells me, with the railways as well. I don't know if it's so much working on them. I think it's more somebody enjoys the railways. So perhaps they enjoy going on trips on the railways or something like that. Hiya, Jackie. Oh, he's also talking about, Roger's also talking to me about indigestion. Somebody's suffering with indigestion. Oh, you've got to be joking. Yeah. Just making me laugh because he's talking about something. Hiya, Max Cullen. My husband's name was Roger. If you could take all this, let me know, Carol. Who do you want to go to? I can't remember. Once I've said it, I struggle to remember what I've just said, Carol. But if you can take any of the rest of what I've said, let me know. I'll tell you what, he's just made me laugh. He's just said to me, oh, you know, the kids nowadays, and sometimes even the grown-ups, have burping competitions, Carol, because he's talking about burping competitions. So I don't know, it obviously must be in the past or somebody's doing it now, but I think it's a memory, trying to burp louder than somebody else at a dinner table or something like that. And he's having a bit of a giggle about that. Now, if this is your husband, Carol, you must have dreamt about him, because he's talking about coming in dreams. So he's been in dreams, and also he's talking about the smell. So he smells nice. He's got this lovely, I nearly said scent, and he told me off. He said, no, not scent. So this kind of aftershave smell that he comes with as well, if it's for you, Carol. He's talking to me. I'm hoping this is you, Carol, as I'm carrying on. Tap up if you can, so we know. He's also talking about, he's just gone on to, don't know a Thompson, so hold on. Is anyone else taking it, Richard, or is it just Carol? Can you take the rest, Carol? I'll tell you what he's talking to me about now. The advert for, okay, hold on to that then. Do you know about the burping, Karen, and the indigestion? He's talking to me about toothpaste, Carol, but he's talking about like Colgate toothpaste. You know, on the advert on the TV where it used to go ping and used to get this little kind of star coming out. He's bringing that to me for some reason. So he's talking to me about toothpaste, but somebody's been talking about toothpaste not being very good, or not. No, his name's Roger, you see. He's calling himself Roger. He's talking about the toothpaste not being very good. So somebody's had this discussion about toothpaste. They need to change their toothpaste or something like that. All right, we'll see if the other lady can take it, Richard. Okay, the month of July should mean something. He's talking about that. If this is for the other lady also, I'm trying to narrow it. I'm hoping it's for you. I think it is, but I just want to make sure. He's talking about, you know, when we say enjoy it. All right, Carol, hold on. Let's concentrate on you, Carol. You know, when we say, did you enjoy your trip? In as much as you've almost tripped over or something like that. He's bringing that to you. So if you haven't almost tripped over, Carol, watch yourself. All right, it's just stepping, because he's talking about, he's describing it as wonky paving slabs. So watch yourself as you're walking along, okay? He's giving you the warning of that. Also, he wants to give you healing to your knees. So there's problems with your knees as well, Carol. So just be aware of that, okay? He's just said to me, have you got the robin yet? Have you seen the robin? So there's a robin coming your way, Carol. Watch for the nice little robin. Okay. He's talking about Burt Bacharach, Carol, Bert Baccarat. I don't know whether I've heard the name. He's either a musician or a composer or something like that. I don't know what he used to play. I can't remember, but he's just given me Bert Baccarat to give to you. He's an older chap. Anyway, go back a little bit. Oh, is he a playwright? Is he? Is he music? It's all right. Richard's telling me who he is, but it sounds like it's music as well. You know, music. So something to do with Bert Baccarat, Carol. All right, there's a memory there that he's bringing as well. Roger's also talking about, he's just said to me, you keep talking to him. He says, tell her to keep talking to me because I do listen, I do hear. Okay. You know, I'm just going back to the robin. All right, Carol, because he's putting a robin on top of a gravestone. So if you visit a gravestone in a churchyard, watch for the robin that's sitting on top of the gravestone. Okay. Apparently it'll follow you, it will hop from one to the next. So if it hasn't already come, watch for it as you go along. Okay, anything else? There's a wedding anniversary coming up, he's saying. There's a wedding anniversary, and also the month of September means something as well. You just pop into, like the others, just popping in to reassure you that he's still around and he listens to you. And these are his words: still listening to you, still know what's going on. Take care of yourself. His words are, take care of you, he's saying, take care of you. So just be aware that he's around, and he'll make himself known. He's quite strong, so he'll make himself known. Before he goes, he's just doing this to my eye, and I says, are you doing that? And he says, yes, because somebody keeps rubbing their eye, Carol, and it's like they're going to make it all red. I don't know what the irritation is, but he's talking about rubbing eyes and making them red. So be aware of that as well. He's going to go now. He's just said to me, I'm not a big talker. I'm going now. So I'm going to leave his love with you, making me blow your kisses. So I hope that was okay with you, Carol. All right, so I'll leave that with you. We've got Stephanie on here who's got a mum in spirit. I've got a lovely mum shouting for Stephanie here. And also the surname, Blythe. Blythe will mean something as well. But if there's a Stephanie on here with a mum in spirit, let Richard know. All right, because there's a lovely mum. She's really nice as well. I mean, they're all nice, but she's coming really gentle and wants to give hugs at the moment. So somebody must need a hug. So if there's Stephanie with a lovely mum who needs a hug, okay, let me know. Thank you, Tina. Let me know. Is there a Stephanie on tonight? Is there Richard? No? Did you say? No. No, Stephanie. Okay, then. What are you shouting for then? Sarah. Hiya, Sarah. That's all right if you're late. Talking to somebody on YouTube. I wonder if she's going to come in a minute, because she's definitely shouted. Got a lovely mum that keeps shouting Stephanie at me. Hi, Deb. Love to see you. Hiya, Amy. Okay, I'm just waiting for a second because she's making me wait. So I don't know if Stephanie's on. If anybody can see a Stephanie on here that's got a mum in spirit, let me know. You what, Richard? Oh, right. Nice picture of you, James, Sweden, with a picture of somebody with a nose on. Is it King Charles, is it? I can't see from here. But I've still got this mum waiting. She won't leave me. So there must be a Stephanie. If anybody knows Stephanie, let me know. We'll park her for a minute until she... Parker. Actually, somebody should know the surname Parker as well, because I've got a lovely man that stepped forward that just said to me, oh, the surname Parker will mean something, he's saying. So I've got, who are you? I've got a lovely granddad here now that's my ex Stephanie has a mom in spirit. Oh, I don't know. Hold on for that, Benny, a minute. I've got a lovely granddad. We'll just leave it for a second. A lovely granddad that's popped in to say hello. Now he's talking about the surname Parker as meaning something to him. So a lovely granddad wants to talk to a lady on here, he says. Want to talk to a lady. Okay, he's talking about that. All right, so lovely granddad. Used to wear a flat cap, as many of them did, but he's talking about his flat cap. All right, wants to come in and say hello. Got connections with the surname of Tone. Oh, I said the surname. the name Tony, he's talking about the name Tony as meaning something as well. He must have, I don't know what he's got, because he's making me forget. So I don't know if he had problems with his memory, because I'm struggling with him. Leave it then, Benny, because I'm on to somebody else at the moment. So lovely granddad with the name Parker as a connection. Had a bit of confusion. It's making me a little bit confused, and also a little bit of memory loss as well. Looking for a lady on here. I know Parker, the surname partner. Now this is a granddad. Can you take a granddad then, Jeanette, with this kind of confusion around him that's making me forget things? I'm a bit confused. I don't know where I am. So he suffered with that when he was down here, this granddad. He's part of a big family as well. He's talking about his big family. He's bringing his big family as well around, and also an Irish link. He's talking to me about an Irish link, this granddad as well. All right. He's singing to me All Things Bright and Beautiful, that the song or the hymn, All Things Bright and Beautiful as well. Parking. Janet. Parking. Janet, can you take any of this? I'm trying to narrow it down because I don't know exactly where I am, because the parking, Siobhan. And Siobhan, so there's quite a few parkings. If Siobhan or Janet can take a granddad in spirit, because I can get it wrong, I can get the names wrong, I don't want to make it fit, so you're going to have to take the rest as well. So if you've got a granddad in spirit that had a little bit of confusion or a little bit of forgetfulness before he passed to spirit, let me know. Hang on, look at this is better. My partner's grandpa had dementia, and one of his great grandsons is partner. That's what I want, the surname partner. Let's go for Kerry then, Kerry. Should we go for you then? But he's talking about a flat cap. Do you remember him? It's your partner's grandpa, is it? Does he remember him having a flat cap as well, Kerry? Because he's talking to me about that. And he's talking to me about running as well. I don't think he ran, but somebody enjoys their running, or somebody's going to be starting. Oh, in fact, he's just said to me, somebody's going to be talking about doing a marathon around you, Kerry. So I'm hoping you could take that as well, and we'll narrow it down. But he's talking about the running and somebody thinking about the marathon. In fact, I can see him on a treadmill as well, training for it. So watch for that if this lovely granddad's for you as well. He's talking about, if I'm hoping that's the picture of you on there, Kerry. Sometimes it isn't, so I'm always wary looking at pictures. But he's talking about you drinking more water, Kerry. You need to drink more water. Okay, so I don't know if you're getting a little bit of stuffiness here, because he's going along my head like this, talking about she needs to drink a little bit more water, a little bit more liquid, he's just said to me. He's also, okay, he's also talking about somebody is feeling a little bit lightheaded, Kerry, and it's sometimes when they stand up a little bit quickly as well. He's bringing that. So he's just aware of somebody that's getting a bit of lightheadedness as well. There's also with him in spirit a, okay, that's, there's a collie dog in spirit, Kerry. I don't know if you're going to know of it, but it's going back a little bit. But there is a collie dog that he's bringing with him as well. And also a rabbit in spirit as well that he's bringing just to say hello to you. The animals are here, he says. Down here, he's mentioning somebody called Ben. Somebody called Ben. When they mention people down here, it's either because they need a bit of healing or because you're going to hear something or have a link with them. But he's just mentioned he's aware of somebody called Ben. So watch for Ben coming in as well. There is a new baby coming around you, Kerry, but it's on a friend link. He's talking about a friend link, and you're going to be babysitting as well, because he's bringing the babysitting around this baby for you as well. The name, I never can quite hear this. Eileen or Irene in spirit wants to say hello to. Oh, hang on. Oh, it's Eileen, E-I-L-E-E-N in spirit wants to say hello to you as well. Now, your granddad's putting his hands on your face like that, which means it's, to me, it's symbolic for you need a little bit of comfort. It's just said to me, a little bit of comfort and a little bit of love is saying that's what you need at the moment. So your granddad's aware of that. He's trying to give you this comfort. He's also wanting to give you, oh, he's trying to making me hold something. Hang on a minute. What are you making me hold? He's making me hold like a chain with an angel on it, Kerry. I don't know whether it's just one you hang up in the window or something like that, or whether it's an actual necklace. I'm still holding it, look. So it's a silver chain with a angel at the bottom. So watch for that coming in. If you're not aware of it, watch for it, because he's showing me for some reason. Watch for the angel coming in on the chain. Okay, anything else? He's bringing you, actually, I don't know if this is a memory or not. He wants me to give you fairies, Kerry. Okay, we'll ask about Irene. Okay. He wants me to give you fairies, Kerry. But he's also like, you know, the fairy houses that some people make as well. He wants me to give you one of those. Again, I don't know whether it's a memory he's giving you or somebody's doing fairy houses at the moment, but he wants me to give you one of those. He says you're very, he's describing you as very arty. So I don't know if you, oh, actually, very crafty as well. All right, very crafty. He's talking about that as well, Kerry. He's bringing that to you as well. So I don't know if you make your own cards, anything else? There is, he tells me there is a lady with him in spirit. Oh, there you go. So he's listening to you as well, isn't he? There is a lady in spirit, Kerry, that used to read the tea leaves as well, that you might be able to find out who she is if you ask your mum, if you're not aware, because he's just bringing the memory of this lady reading the tea leaves to you as well. Just wanted to pop in and say hello. He says because somebody's mentioned him in conversation, but also somebody has been looking at his photograph. Somebody's passed over my photograph, he says. So somebody's been looking at photographs and they've gone through them and gone through photographs, and his was there as well. That's what he means, okay? Watch yourself walking, Kerry. He's going to go in a minute, but he's just said to me, tell her to watch her step. She's a bit clumsy. It's as if you slip, you know, sliding or slipping or something, Kerry. So watch for, I know it can't be ice, but there must be a wet floor or something like that. Or, hang on a minute, a highly polished floor, Kerry. So just be aware of where you're walking. We don't want you slipping, because he's talking about, you know, your coccyx at the base of your spine as well, hurting that. Hopefully, if you can take it, it's in the past, but just be aware. All right, anything else? Just saying August means something to you to finish off, he says. Just wanted to pop in, he says. Thank you for talking to me, and thank you for talking about me. That's what he's just said. Okay, so I'm leaving his love with you. He's lovely. He's very gentle as well. Okay. All right, just wanting to say hello to your partner as well then. So we're blowing your kisses then, Kerry, okay? So I'm leaving you now. So I hope that was okay for you, okay? I'm laughing here now because I've got somebody else with me now. She's describing herself as Betty Boythroyd. I think she's the one that was in Parliament that used to... isn't she, Richard? Betty Boythroyd in Parliament that used to take control. Yeah. And there's this lady talking to me in spirit who's describing herself a bit like her. Hiya, Julianne, as like a Betty Boythroyd, if I said that right, character. And this is a lovely Nan. So she's even telling me that she actually looked a little bit like, thank you, looked a little bit like Betty Boythroyd. So if anybody's got a Nan, that she's describing herself like her, but also she's describing herself as, I like to be heard. That's her name. I like to be heard, she's just said to me. She's a lovely Nan. She's very, I want to say loud, because she can be very loud. That's it. She can be very loud, this lovely Nan. But she's also very family orientated as well. Is Stephanie on? I keep getting the name Stephanie. I've still got the name Stephanie being shouted at me for some reason, if Stephanie's on yet. But yeah, no, why are you shouting at me? But we'll bear that in mind. But anyway, yeah, anybody who can take a Nan like this, I'll find out who she's talking about. She's connecting with a Gillian as well. She's got she's just said to me, Gillian with a G, Gillian with a G. She's got links to a Gillian as well, this lovely Nan. So she's got a link there as well. And she's also talking about somebody down here who's very good at maths, and adding up in the head as well. They don't need the old calculate things. So there's somebody here that's very good at maths around you as well. So this is a lady she wants to talk to down here. You'll have to give me a bit more because nobody's taken this. So she links with Gillian and she links with a Catherine as well. She's talking about these names as well. She's lovely, she is. She's also got John in spirit with her as well. And also the name Troy, Troy, will mean something as well. Hiya, Kayla. The name Troy will mean something as well to somebody. But if nobody can take it, I know there's a bit of a delay. That's why I'm hesitating a little bit. If nobody can take her, we'll move on. We'll park her as well, which you won't be very happy about by the look of it. She actually, hiya, Joe. She has actually got an Irish link in her family, she tells me as well, but it's going back a little bit as well. So, oh, and a nursing link, she tells me. So there is a nursing link in this grandma's history or family as well that she's talking about. She's just talking to me about a car, a Hillman Minx. I know the Hillman's a car, but I don't know if the Minx is after it. Hillman Minx, she's just told me. So somebody's got a link with that as well. Mind you, I don't think, is nobody taking it, Richard? Because I will move on if nobody's taking it. Hillman Minx, nobody taking it. Hiya, Charlotte Daly. All right, then. We'll move on then and part Betty Boothroyd for a minute in case if anybody watches this later, because I know people watch this later and can take all this, let me know. Just tap me up on Messenger and I'll see if I can get a little bit more. All right, but right, let's find somebody else. Okay. Becky Vernon. I know you've just popped up on the screen, Becky. Have you got a dad? I've got a lovely dad here that's just gone vump for you. So, Becky, if you're listening, if you've got a dad in spirit, let me know. Because I've got a lovely dad here that wants to talk to somebody. He comes with a nice smell as well. He's talking to me about the old-fashioned Old Spice and Aramis as well. I think it was Aramis. He's talking to me about Aramis. He's talking to me about Old Spice, so the lovely smells. But he tells me that people have been smelling him or smelling aftershave around him. People have been going, he's just said to me, people have been going because they can smell me, he's saying. So if you can take that, Becky, or anybody else can take that with a lovely dad with the Aramis and the Old Spice and being able to smell something smell these kind of things from spirit, let me know. The dad's talking to me about, what are you talking about? Somebody's been chopping, it looks like photographs or pictures, but he's showing me the old-fashioned guillotine type thing that we had to cut the sides off. So somebody's been doing that, and he's been sitting watching someone do that as well. This dad has, because he's bringing me that, so anybody can. And he says also he's connected to some children down here as well, because he just told me he's been along to somebody that's taking the children to the park. It's probably not you, Becky. We'll just see if anybody else pops up, because there's quite a lot of information there. But he's talking about, okay, so you've got to be taking, the guillotine's quite important because that's quite specific. I haven't had that before. You know, when they chop the end of photographs off. And also he's come, guillotine, hold on then. Also he's saying that somebody recently, and it must be the person that's watching here, has been taking kids to the park or something. Somebody's actually been taking kids to the park, and this lovely dad in spirit has actually been watching. All right, he's actually talking to me now about, we're just narrowing it down a little bit. Also, he's talking to me about, smelling man boot the day before that. Hang on a minute. Let's see if you can take the rest of it. I know there's a bit of delay, so I'll carry on talking to him. What was she going to say then? Hang on. Yeah, he's made me stop, so I've probably got to look at this and suss it out by the look of it. Also, he's making me do this for some reason. So somebody, when they're thinking, does this, Eva, just took grandbaby. So this is your dad, is it, Eva? Can you take somebody doing this as well? It may actually be a child, because he's made me go to the little one and go like this. Somebody's been doing this type of thing. Also, there is a memory of ice cream being all over somebody's face, a little one's face as well. Hiya, Nick Brown on Facebook. But there is a memory, Eva, if you can take this, of somebody having ice cream on the face, a little one, as they do. All right. But this lovely dad's come round. He's saying the part of the reason that he's come round, he says, is there's some sort of anniversary to do with him nearby or just gone. So either a birthday or his passing or something. He's just told me that it's nearby, and that's why he thought he'd pop in. He's been spoken about a lot recently, he's just said to me. Spoken about a lot recently. He's just going to the kids, Eva, because I don't know if it's the one that you took to the park, but he's talking about a child around you that's very active, that's almost like a little bit hyper. He's having a bit of a giggle about that as well. And he's also talking about somebody that keeps switching the telly on and off. Somebody messes around with the telly, it goes on, it goes off, goes on, goes off. Somebody keeps doing that as well. Someone also, he says, has been after or asking for a PlayStation. He's been listening to that as well. All right, so watch for that. The request for a PlayStation, he's just said to me, talking about that. Now he's gone now on to CDs, and he's talking about somebody's been sorting out their CDs. Okay, all right. Somebody's been sorting out their CDs, like they've been taking them out the cases to make more room. I've just actually done that a few weeks ago, but he's bringing that in. He's just saying, I was watching somebody taking all the CDs out. All right, so somebody's been doing that. He's just saying to me, in my day, it was the vinyl records. He's talking to me about that. Okay, anything else? There's a youngster around you, Eva, that is saying, he's just said to me, may need glasses. So keep your eye on that. It's not urgent or anything, but he's just saying, oh, there's a youngster that may need some help with some glasses or something like that. Watch for that. There is also, he's talking about somebody, and this is a youngster again. I think this might be a memory, but I'll just give it to you, Eva, as he's saying it. He's talking about somebody that was very good at long jump. Oh, it is a memory because he's just said in their day. So he's got knowledge of somebody that used to do the long jump and that was very good at it. He's bringing that to me as well. Oh, really? He's actually just talking about a memory of and I don't know whether he means in the actual long jump pit or in an ordinary sand pit where a dog went in and did its business. All right, bored here with that. Okay. So he's talking about a memory of a dog that went into a sand pit or whatever and done its business in there. So he's making me laugh about that as well. Anything else? There is a Scotty dog in spirit, you know, one of those little white ones in spirit with him as well. He's calling somebody down here Jack the Lad. There's a bit of somebody around here that's a bit of a Jack the Lad, he says, but it's nothing bad. He's just having a bit of a giggle. Jack the Lad. Watch for too much sugar. He's making me point like this. Watch for somebody having too much sugar, Eva. Okay, and I think this is again all to do with youngsters by the look of it. Watch for somebody having too much sugar. Okay, wants to give you a memory of what are they called? Oh, he wants me to give you a packet of opal fruits. Wants me to give you a packet of those. Give me quite a few little sweets, but I think they're all memories. Opal fruits and the ones with the writing. I can never remember the name of them. The love hearts. Okay, you know, the packets of love heart sweet. He wants me to give you those as well. And pick and mix at Woolies, I've got to give you as well. Go into the pick and mix place at Woolies. He's showing me that at the moment. Just wanted to pop in like the rest of them tonight. No specific message other than just wanting to pop in and say hello to you, he's saying. He's giving me a drink. He's going to go in a minute, but he wants me to give you a drink. And I said, oh, what's that? He says, oh, it's Bacardi and Coke, Eva. I don't know who likes the Bacardi and Coke, but somebody does, and he wants me to hand it to you. Just saying, give her a Bacardi and Coke, he's saying. But know that he's watching. Know that I've got interest in the children, he's saying. Okay, all right. Know that I've got interest in the children as well, he's saying. But he's keeping his eye on those as well. Anything else? No, he's going to go. Is that what it is? Conversation hearts? Is that what you call them? I think we called them love hearts, I think, in a packet. Well, I'll leave his love with you. Oh, it's just said to me, Eva, his mum wants to say hello. She's just popped in just to say hello. Oh, his words are, my mum wants to send her regards. That's what his words are. My mum wants to send her regards. Apparently, she's still got that old handbag that she's shoved over her shoulder. I don't know what he means, but she's still got the old handbag. So he's sending you his love. Watch for, I don't know if you have tea either. You know, when you get, sometimes when you're stirring your tea and you get bubbles on the top, it's drawing me to that. So watch, you know, sometimes we can see something, a picture or something. It's as if somebody's stirring their tea and they've got the bubbles and they can see a picture or something on the top. So be aware of that. That's where he's ending with. So I hope that was okay for you. So he's going now. So I'll leave his love with you. Okay. Emily on here. Do you want me to keep going? Emily? Have we got an Emily on here with a grandmother in spirit? I've got a lovely grandma that's shouting Emily to me, that wants to speak to Emily, who apparently needs some love. So there's an Emily on here that's got a lovely grandma in spirit, and Emily needs a little bit of love. Right, bet that was him. Okay. Oh, right, okay. Okay, Eva, sorry, I'm just reading what Eva said. Yeah, so a lovely grandma for an Emily on here, wherever you are, Emily, and she's coming with a lot of love, so you must need a little, she's just telling me you need a bit of a pick-me-up at the moment, so you need a bit of a cuddle by the look of it, and that's what she's giving you. Now, oh, I'll wait till I get her. Is Emily on here, did you say, Richard? Can you find Emily? Right, great grandmother. Hold on then. So Emily down here. Do you know, I'll tell you, if this is for you, Terry, and your family, and it's your grandmother, and she's talking about Emily. You know, when I said you need a cuddle, she's just said to me, a cush. And I think that's what the Welsh say, don't they? Or let's have a cush or something like that. So I don't know whether she means there's a little bit of Welsh somewhere, or somebody actually uses that word, cush, or whatever it is, but she's bringing that in as well. So there's that kind of link to you as well. Oh, does Emily down here need some glasses? I'm putting new glasses on her or something, or she's got something to do with her eyes or something, but she's putting new glasses on here. So I don't know if that's info. Emily's mother. Okay, so for you then, Terry. Also, as she's looking at you then, Terry, she wants me to give you a great big pot of stew, like that other lady. You're needing a great big pot of stew with the vitamins in it. She's talking about nourishment to keep you going, Terry. It's all about keeping you going. It's as if you're getting a little bit tired and you're running here and there. And she's trying to, she's actually said, keep your pecker up, keep your pecker up. But I think she means, okay, Grand just passed as well. So that's where it is. Oh, thank goodness for that. Cush. I think that's the right word anyway. But she's talking about keeping your pecker up now. Hang on a minute then, Terry. The pecker bit is because if I had sleeves on, I'd be rolling them up, Terry, because it's symbolic for me as a little bit of a battle coming up. And I don't mean fist fights, but I mean like a verbal battle. Okay, so there's a bit of a battle coming up for you. All right, but she's actually just said to me, be confident, be confident. What's the word? She just said to me, be confident in your demeanor, so the way you approach it, you know what I mean? She's making me stand tall, Terry. So you've got to stand, and this is a chap, so I don't know if it's your ex or whatever, but she's talking about you've got to stand tall, and I'm bringing myself up to above his level. So make sure when what happens, you know, you stand tall. She's talking to me about that. Okay. It'll all, what's she trying to say? Verbal battle. Yeah. It'll all come out in the wash. I don't know what she means by that. That's an old-fashioned saying, isn't it? Oh, hang on then. It'll all come out in the wash. There's obviously something going on around him, Terry, that you haven't got any knowledge of yet. And your nan's saying it'll all come out in the wash. She's just said to me, oh, watch this. So there's something interesting coming out around him. All right, to your benefit as well, Terry. I don't know what it is, but it's all to your benefit. So I don't know what's going on there. I'm just changing the subject now. She wants to let you know that she's very proud of the girls and the way that you've brought them up. And sometimes you question how you've brought them up, she's saying, but she wants to let you know that you're doing you're doing an excellent job. You should be very proud of yourself, she's saying, very proud of yourself. And she's telling me that you, how do you put that? You know how you, you know how you, I can't describe it, but you take things from what your grandma used to do and what your mom, and you do it the same way type thing. She says that you do that. So you must take some of the way you work or the way you tell people. You know what I mean? Your personality is similar to theirs. You'll know what I mean. I'm fumbling now. And that's a word I don't use either, Terry, fumbling. She's made me say that. So somebody does fumble or use the word fumble along, she's saying, fumbling along at the moment. She's giving you keys, Terry, and she's telling me they're keys to a new house. There's keys to a new house coming, so watch for that as well. She's just gone back to Wales. She's just took me back to Wales, but she's talking to me about Glamorgan. So there must be a link to Glamorgan she's talking about. She's also given you a link to Portugal as well. So watch for the link coming up to Portugal as well. That's a holiday or something. She's bringing that. But she wants me to say to you, Terry, if you go to these warm places, she says, do make sure that you're putting the suntan lotion on. Okay, she don't want you getting burnt. She's actually showing me somebody with a burnt nose and it's all peeling. And I think she's a bit concerned. So make sure you put all the sun cream on. She comes, she says, could it be a new door to my current house? I don't know. I mean, it's a new door. I took it as a move, Terry. Am I right? I think I'm right. Okay, I'm going to say it's a new move because usually they just say to me it's a new door, but she didn't. It's a new door, a keys to a new door on another house. So watch for that. I'm going to take it's a new house. But she's come, she says, because she wants to let you know that you have got, and her words are, you have got backup in the spirit world, she says. We will help where we can. That's her words. We will help where we can, she's saying. Anything else? She says, I'm going to go in a minute, she says, but I just want to, her words are, I just want to see if you remember the chap in spirit that wore the string vests. Okay? So there's somebody in spirit that used to ring them and she's trying to jog your memory. Remember the house, though, Terry. Remember, spirit can bring it years ahead, but it will come because she's putting it in a new door. It is actually because, I'll tell you why, she's just showing me a little bit more where you're opening this door and on the floor, there's loads of posts. So it's obviously going into a different house and there's posts from the old people that were there. But anyway, yeah. Anything more? No. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. But this is symbolic for you, like as being in like a hamster wheel. You know what I mean? She's put me now into a hamster wheel. All right, so you're round and round, round and round. Busy, juggling loads of plates, you know, talking about that. But she's just saying there's a lot of backup in the spirit world for you, Terry. So be confident. Go ahead with confidence, she says. There is also a change of job. Oh, okay. There's also a change of job around you, Terry. There's more paperwork coming in from somewhere, but it feels like a change to me. So watch for that. But she's sending her love. For some reason, before she goes, she's just bringing you the smell of strong coffee. So I don't know if it's you like coffee or you're going to smell it. I don't know. But I've got to bring you coffee before she goes. Blowing your kisses, sending you love, she says. Sending you love. So she's going now. She's waving. She just wanted me to wave at you, Terry. I've got to wave. So bye for now. That's what she's ended with. Bye for now, she says. There you go. Do you want to do some adverts? Just doing a few adverts. No adverts yet? No. Right. Okay. We're doing a few little adverts while I just have a quick drink because I'm getting a bit thirsty.
The SPTV Divine Guidance Oracle Pack, a unique blend of inspiration and artistic beauty. Our captivating set of 78 cards combines the power of ancient archetypes, celestial guidance, and the essence of life itself to provide you with a unique tool for self-discovery, clarity, and transformation, all lovingly housed within an exclusive rigid box. The pack includes a booklet that delves into every card in detail, some of which carry dual meanings for deeper interpretation. The booklet also features 8 distinctive card spread layouts. Among these treasures, you'll discover 22 major arcana, 9 main archangels, 4 elements, and 40 life cards, each a work of art, radiating beauty and delivering profound messages that resonate deeply within your being. The SPTV Divine Guidance Pack, where beauty meets enlightenment. Pre-order today and unlock the extraordinary wisdom that awaits you. To be among the pioneers in experiencing our forthcoming collection and to reserve your pack in advance, as well as to access more details, including a sample audio description, kindly visit sptv.uk/cards.
Are you planning a paid spiritual event, or looking for something to do this weekend? Then visit myspiritualevents.com. You can browse the listing, view the event details, watch a YouTube clip, look at a mini gallery, select dates and times, pay for tickets using PayPal or your debit card. Organizers can register for free and start selling tickets within minutes, be it for their online or in-person spiritual event. As an organizer, you will have access to your own admin dashboard, which will display information such as your income and your bookings, all in a simple and user-friendly display. It's free to use. Join and upgrade to an organizer. Come and visit us at myspiritualevents.com.
Nadija Bajami, a proficient strategic hypnotherapist, mind coach, grief educator, accomplished Reiki master, and gifted psychic medium, extends a warm invitation to join us on an exploration during a 4-week introductory mediumship course. As a special privilege, this extraordinary opportunity is being offered to our esteemed VIP members without any associated costs. Immerse yourself in the art of refining your innate talents and finding balance in communion with the realm of spirits. The course begins on Sunday, November 5th, at 7 p.m. via Zoom, and details will be placed in the VIP lounge. For more information on becoming a VIP, visit sptv.uk.
Tomorrow night from 8 p.m, our popular show, Live with Spirit, offers the opportunity for different readers, each week to demonstrate their psychic and mediumship abilities.
Hello, everybody. I've been looking at the messages. As you're looking at the advert, I'm looking at a few of the messages so that I can remember to say hello to people. So Alice Hadley, hiya Alice. I'm coming to you on Friday, in Nuneaton. If anybody's in Nuneaton, we're doing, myself and Marcus Lapsa, we're doing a charity night at the Hartshill Club. Starts at, I think the door open at 7, it starts at 7:30 for breast cancer. So if anybody wants to come along, I can't remember, how much Alice was charging on the door. But it's all going to breast cancer. It won't be too dear anyway, because I never charge too much anyway. But if anybody's in the Nuneaton Coventry area wants to join us, the more the merrier at Hartshill Club. It'll be on my Facebook page. I've advertised it if you want a closer look or you want to get in touch with Alice. Hope to see you there. Come and say hello to me and Marcus. It'll be a good night. Right then. £5, thanks, Alice. I nearly said £5, Alice, and thought, oh my God, if it's a bit dearer, because when I'm doing this, I can't really focus. I can't remember anything. But I thought, if it's too dearer than that, I'll be telling everybody. But anyway, £5, it's only £5 in the knee, and it'll be a good night. And I'll tell you what, there's a brilliant raffle with some really good prizes, because I said to Alice, I've got to go and get myself some raffle tickets. So even if you come for the raffle tickets and not me and Marcus, it'll be worth it, I'll tell you, because there's some great prizes there. She's done a really good job. You won £5 worth. Alice? How are you going to get the money? It's all right, Alice. Richard in my ear always saying, I'll have £5 worth. It'll end up me paying £5 for him and me not getting it back. You know what I mean? So Richard wants £5 raffle tickets, and I'll pay you, Alice, because I can see what's going to happen. All right. So there's £5. I'll get in October to get me the £5. So there you go. Nuneaton, everybody, if anybody wants to see us live, and it'll be a good night. Right, going back to I think it was, I was reading the messages and going back to Michelle. I think it's Michelle, if you're still there, Michelle, let me know. I know that I had somebody, didn't I, that connected with these names, Gillian and Catherine. And your granddad was Roy, not Troy. So I'll take it, I've got the granddad in spirit called Roy that was talking about all these names. I want to check it's for you. So I'll give you a little bit more to make sure I'm with you, with your lovely granddad in spirit. He's talking about, just give you some dates. The month of July means something to you. And also August will mean something to you, Michelle. So anniversaries, birthdays or passings in July and August. And he also tells me that in December there's an anniversary as well. So you should be able to take them. Now, he's talking about 2 babies in spirit as well. So you should be aware of 2 babies that have gone to spirit. So your granddad's talking about that. Now, this is for you then, Michelle. He's just said to me, oh, it's in a bit of a mess. Oh, it's in a bit of a mess. But he's talking about family. All right, so I don't know what's going on, but there's something going on in your family. You know, it's people not getting on, he says. Oh, there's a few niggles. So he's talking about a few niggles in the family that he's aware of. I know it's not major because he's not making it feel as though it's major. He's talking about the niggles in the family, but he's also talking about bridges that need to be built in the family as well, Michelle. He's bringing that to you as well. He's just said to me that there is an army link in your family somewhere as well. Just brought in the military, but he's talking about the army link. Okay, so I'm with you. So the army link is with you as well. But he's also talking about somebody down here, Michelle, and he's making me say, will be thinking of joining the army. So somebody down here, but it's a little way off yet. It's not now, but a little way off. You'll find that somebody will mention thinking about going into the military. He's bringing that as well. He's also making the link, your granddad's also making the link towards, just said to me, towards America. He's saying there's going to be a link to America, but it's going over there. So somebody's going over to America, but also the link to California over there as well. Somebody's got an interest in going to California. He's bringing that as well. Also a link to somebody that wants a bit of travelling going on, I'm afraid, Michelle. He's telling me all about the travelling at the moment. He's talking about skiing, snow skiing. So he's taking me to Switzerland and Austria as well. So somebody's going to be interested in going to those places to do a bit of skiing. He's bringing that, okay? Also camping, but he's talking about more glamping than camping. So there's a lot of travel going on and all these sorts of things going on around you. Watch for it come. That he's bringing to you. So all about this glamping. Some rather go glamping than the camping thing. Watch for that as well. There is a house move coming for you as well, Michelle. Remember, it can be a bit off, but there will be another house move for you. And he's just said to me, there is an Irish link in your family as well. Going back, he's saying, he's making me look at your hair for some reason. I don't know if you've got long hair, but he's talking to me about partings. Somebody's quite particular about their parting of their hair or something. It's got to be perfectly straight. He's doing that. He's just saying, I've been watching somebody. That's what he's talking about. I don't think your granddad's going to say much. I think he just wanted to pop in. He just wants to pop in to say hello. Oh, hang on a minute. I don't know how old you are, but he's giving me the old toys, Michelle, because he's just brought to me, what is it? Is it called Dot to Dot? I think it is. Dot to Dot, where you join all the numbers on, like a colouring thing, but it's join all the numbers together to make a picture during the assembly. Also bringing me the old etcher sketches as well. So he's got memories of somebody having them as well. So watch for that as well. Anything more? Watch for your television turning up on its own, Michelle. Spirit are around you quite a lot. So if you're having problems with your TV, suddenly the sound's going up. I think they're trying to get your attention. That's what they're trying to do. I think he just wanted to pop in and say hello. There you go. No specific message, but just wanted to pop in and say hello. Apparently somebody's been complaining about their nails. And the ridges on their nails. Somebody's been complaining about those recently, and he's been listening to that as well. So I've got somebody else talking to me, so I'm about to move on, Michelle. So I'll leave his love with you. All right. He just wanted to pop in and say hello. So I'll just leave your granddad's love with you. I've got somebody else here. I can't quite get. I've got a lovely gent with me that's talking to me about and he's describing it as a trachea problem. So it's a throat problem that he had. What was it? Oh, right, okay. He had this, you know those, I don't know what they're called, sorry. So I don't know what they're called. You know when they lose the voice and they have to put something here that they press to talk? I've got a gentleman here that had one of those when he was down here. I can't remember what they're called. Sorry? I don't know. Oh, Richard's trying to tell me the name of it, but I can't quite catch it. But if anybody could take a lovely gent on Spirit, that when he was down here, I had this problem with this thing that they put in to help you to talk. He wants to speak to somebody. He's making me lose my voice now, but he had this trachea problem who he's talking to. He wants to speak to somebody on here. Let Richard know. Cancer, hole in his throat. Did he have one of those? He's pressing here. I don't know how to. Is it Slaney? No, sir. I don't know how to say your name. Sorry, Annie? Or right, I don't know how to pronounce that lady's name. Sorry, Annie. I don't know. Sorry if I spoke your name, if I said your name wrong. Oh, one of those tracheostomy. But he's keeping my finger pressed. Oh, right, okay. So it might be you then. I'll get a little bit more. Sorry, Annie. Sorry if I say your name wrong. Sorry, Annie. But yeah, so he's making me. I've got my finger here because he's making me press it here to talk at the moment. So I'll let it go in a minute. So we'll see if it's your dad then. If your dad had it, feeling a bit. You know when we say I've been feeling a bit blur. He's talking about you feeling a bit blur. All right, he's just bringing that. He's acknowledging that around you. I just want to make sure it's with you. He's also talking about the month of August will mean something as well, and he's talking about somebody speaks to his photograph. So somebody has a look at his photograph every now and again and talks to it, says hello or hi or sorry, Anne. Somebody talks to the photograph every now and again as well, and he's acknowledging that. So he's obviously seen that and thought he'd pop in. Okay, so he's bringing that to you. He's just saying, Sian, that there's a lot of things going on around you at the moment, and he's describing your head as a bit mushy. So you must be thinking a lot or have a lot to think about. He's describing your head as a little bit mushy, and he's talking about forgetfulness and forgetting things, but because you've got going on or something like that, and he's just acknowledging that. change it now, change the subject now. He's giving you a memory of Wrigley's chewing gum. Wrigley's chewing gum. But this one is the also the fruit one, like them, because he's bringing me the memory of that. Okay. He's bringing the memory of this juicy fruit chewing gum for you as well. He's still on to me about juicy chewing gum, because he's talking about somebody that used to chew the gum and then stick it under the table or something like that and then bring it back out again. So somebody used to do that as well. Still talking about chewing gum. Somebody must like their chewing gum, because he's talking about blowing bubbles as well, blowing bubbles. And apparently somebody got chewing gum once stuck in their hair as well. All right, and he's got the memory of this. He's doing this with my hair as well. He's twisting hair like this. So somebody obviously does this, or used to do this when they were younger. He's bringing that. He's gone back to his photograph now, because you say he talks to his photograph, but he's also talking about the photograph being moved as well. So somebody's moved the photograph as well. So somebody's moved it, and he's just saying, I'm aware of that as well. Okay. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, he's now got chalk, ordinary chalk. And I wondered what he was doing, but he knows that, so he's talking about somebody, and I think it was a child or something that used to chalk, as we did on the pavements. Okay, as we did on the pavements with chalk. So he's talking about that as well. So there's a memory of somebody just chalking on the pavements, or I'm playing hopscotch as well. He's bringing in the hopscotch as well, talking about that as well. Now, okay, I've just seen, I can't remember what you said, somebody suffering with dementia. Whoever this is, he's saying they talk about him. Okay, I don't know if they've mentioned his name or something like that, or your mom. So watch for your mom, because it's like she mentions him or she talks about him or something like that, and he's bringing that in as well. Now, I know you feel a bit of pressure at the moment, because it's weighing my shoulders down, weighing them down a little bit. So he's just acknowledging that you're under a little bit of pressure. He's also to drink more water, he's saying. He's just said to me, funnily enough, he said, no, just tell her to drink more water, not drink more. So if you like a drink every now and again, and he's making me laugh, but he just wants you to drink a little bit more water. Also, he's talking about you not skipping meals. Don't skip your meals. You need to be eating. Okay, so make sure you eat properly, he's saying, because of this energy that you're going to need. He's talking about energy. He's just gone to your mum. But, he's talking about her shoes, Cyan. He's talking about her shoes, as if she needs comfortable shoes. And he's showing me you putting her shoes on. But there's something about they're a bit too tight, or they're not fitting very well or something. And there's something to do with her shoes, or he's a little bit unsure of. So watch for that. On shoes, he's just said to me, do you remember the person that used to wear sandals with the white socks? Okay, the sandals with the white socks. He says there was a gentleman that used to wear sandals with white socks. He's having a bit of a giggle. Also, he's talking about somebody. Who is this? He's talking about a gentleman that, I don't know, to be honest, I don't know whether he means it's in the past or it's coming up, Siam, so I won't do it unless I'm sure. But he's talking about somebody wanting to swim the channel. And this is a bloke as well, all right, because I can see him in his hat. So it's a bloke that's going to be swimming or has swum the channel, all right. In fact, he might do it for your charity by the look of it, if he hasn't done it already, for dementia. All right, he's bringing that to you as well. He's also bringing a memory. Is this a memory? Yeah. He's just said to me, sailing ships. So he's got some link to sailing ships or sailing. He's bringing that in as well. And actually, he's just said to me, there is a link to the Navy in your family as well. I don't know if you're aware of that. Okay, he's laughing at that then. Yeah, but he's bringing the link to the Navy as well. He's talking about that. He obviously understands that you're a bit busy at the moment, but he's wanting to take you into a room all on your own, so you get a little bit of peace and quiet. All right, so he's acknowledging that you need a bit of time out and a bit of space on your own, he's saying. You know what he's just done? He's just took you on one. Oh no, I'm losing now because they're not telling me. You know the blew up castles you get that you bounce on, bouncy castles, that's where it is. He's just took me to one of them, Sian, but he's put you on it on your own to enjoy yourself on this bouncy castle. He's just told me that somebody, he's just told me that somebody mentioned that they wish there was an adult version of a bouncy castle. And he's actually heard somebody say that. All right. I don't know who it was, but he's having a bit of a giggle and he's put you on this bouncy castle all on your own. Oh, to wear off some energy and some frustration, he's just said to me. He's having a giggle. I do hear you talking to me, he's saying. I do hear you talking to me. I try and, these are his words, by the way. I do hear you talking to me. I try and let you know I'm around by moving things, but I'm only capable of moving things slightly. He's saying slightly. So you've got to be, his words, I'm just repeating them. You've got to be observant, he's saying, because it's like he's learning to move things, but he can only do it very slightly at the moment. So you've got to be observant, he's saying, and then you'll know it's me. It's like the picture frame is moving things, especially when there's a bit of dust. You'll know, because if there's a bit of dust on the surface, you'll see that something's moved. That's how he's doing it. All right. Cost me a fortune. He wants you to go on it as well, though. But yeah, he's talking about line movements he's going to make. Watch. Okay, hold on. Before he goes, he wants to give you a little bit of a warning. So be a little, he says. He's saying, as you go downstairs and you're holding your lad's hand, be careful that he doesn't run and pull you, because he's concerned about you falling. But it's when you're holding your little one's hand. Your little one's all right, but he's concerned about you falling on your bum. So due to the fact that your lad's pulling you. So be aware of that as well. Anything else? He wants to give you. I don't know whether you've been or whether you're going. I'm hoping you're going to go. He just said, just give a Barbados. Just tell her, these are words, just tell her, he wants me to just tell you that he is looking after you. So he is there and I'm still looking after her, he says. Just take time out for yourself sometimes, he says. Sometimes you feel a little bit guilty that you're not doing enough. And he says, you're doing plenty, Very proud of you, but he says, I'm very proud. You're doing a good job. You seem to be helping everybody as well, not just your mom, but you help everybody if you can, he says. And he's very proud. Just giving you an angel. I don't know if you believe in angels or you've got angels or something like that, but he wants me to put an angel around you. And he says, I'm sending me love. I'm sending you love, me love. Watch your mom mention his name if she hasn't already. Okay. Oh, that's all right. Well, hopefully it's just that and it won't happen then, you little nearly pulling you down the stairs. But watch your mum mention as well, or something like bring his love. So I hope that was okay for you. He's going now. Watch for smells. He comes with smells. All right, and you'll be able to know what smell it is. Not telling me, but you'll know him. Okay. Anything else? I'm going now. Barbara wants to say hello as well, by the way, but he's going now. Making me lose my voice. Okay, so he's sending his love anyway. I hope that was okay for you. Sorry, I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. So I'll send you love. Okay, that's me done. I'm just about to run out of voice as well. So I hope you all enjoyed it, and we're back on tomorrow with somebody. So if you want to join us, well, not me, but if you want to join Richard tomorrow night about 8 o'clock, I think. I don't know who's on. Do you, Richard? Yeah. We're just fine. Kyomi Tyler. I don't know who that is. She must be new. So join us tomorrow at 8 o'clock. And thank you. Sorry. Oh, on Saturday night, we've got a trance evening online. What time's that? 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock Saturday, we've got a trance evening. If you want to follow SPTV and press a button, you know, you'll get all these notifications of what's on. So keep your eye on the website. And thank you for joining us. And I'm off now. So I'll see you again soon. And bye for now. See you on Friday, Alice, if you're still there. Okay. Bye-bye, everybody.